What's going on, everybody? Cuts by Reggie here with another clipper review. Another one. This is my third clipper review to my YouTube channel. Before I start, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I got reviews and haircut tutorials, more on the way. I'm trying to get my schedule together and upload every Monday for now. When I get time, I will do more, but for now, I'm definitely trying to upload every Monday. All right. So this is the JRL FF 2020C. All right. We're going to break this review down into a few steps, so I'm not here all day rambling about how great or how bad these clippers are. First category, we're going to start with the packaging. The packaging of this is amazing. As you can see, I'm back up a little bit. As you can see, it's a thick box. This is actually a thick box. Sturdy, a lot of room. And the reason there's a lot of room in it, because it had a lot of accessories in there. And we will get to accessories that come with this clipper in just a second. But for now, we're just focusing on the actual packaging, how they come to you received in the mail. All right. And of course, we've all bought wall clippers. The packaging are not bad, especially the 1919 packaging. Amazing. But this, to me, is a better packaging deal. Of course, you get all your information, your charging time, your battery, and everything. It tells you all about the clipper, the hanging hook, the LED light. You get to the other side, it tells you everything that comes in a box. I love this packaging. All right. So right there, category number one, JRL, thumbs up. Okay. Second category, we're going to go to accessories in here. Plenty of accessories. So going back to the 1919 wall, the magic clips. Let's just start with the magic clips. You do get premium guards in there, but you only get a 1.5 guard, I believe, right? And this, they give you guards all the way up to an 8. Starting with the half guard all the way up to an 8. It's not often I'm using the 8 guard. It's not often I'm using the 6 or 5 or 7, but I have them. I've used them, not often, because it's once that I have them, all right? And they give you a screwdriver for their tool. But as you can see, it's a tiny one, but this is a screwdriver. You know, this is the actual screwdriver. I can use this for something else rather than, and it might not be a big deal. You know, Babyliss, they give you a tool to adjust their clippers, which is fine because it's just for their clippers, and that's great. But with this, they sent me a full-blown screwdriver. I can use this screwdriver for multiple items, all right? Also in this, you get an adjusting tool for their clippers if you want to zero gap them. When it comes to my clippers, I usually don't zero gap them. I do have one magic clip that's a little closer, help me get out bald lines, but I don't really zero gap my clippers. I just use them as they come, all right? So you get a lot of accessories. You get an adjusting tool, you get a clipper, you get the oil, you get the guards, you get the brush. You get a few things, all right? And of course, you get the charging adapter. This clipper, accessory-wise so far, so far has been great to me, right? Packaging, A+. Accessories, A+. The feel is my next category, which is what? Category 3. We're just going. Category 3 is the feel. When I first grabbed them out of the box, I thought this part of them would be a little slippery, but the design of them with the ridges is very helpful in holding this clipper. It's very helpful. So it helped. And then you got this rubber grip here where the JRL logo is. And of course, just like the magic clips, just like the walls got the placement where you can put your fingers, and it's very helpful on holding. These, it does the same thing. They got a hook here, boom. Great. The way the edges are, great for holding. You got that rubber grip. You're not, oh, excuse me. You're not losing that. You're not dropping it. And I also said it felt a little light, and it still is a light clipper. It still is a light clipper. This is still lighter. When I first pulled this out the box, I was like, whoa, this is very light. This is probably the lightest clipper. I was wrong. This is lighter than the JRL FF 2020C. The magic clips are lighter, all right? They're not as heavy as when I first pulled this out, I thought this is light. It's not that light. I mean, it's still light. It's not heavy. It's not a master or anything, but it do have a little bit more weight on it than first believe when I first grabbed it. All right. So now we got the packaging out the way. A+. We got the accessories out the way. A+. You got the feel of it. A+. The next question is how do they work through a full day of work? All right. They tell you that they got a full 4-hour charge. Once they're fully charged, you can cut for 4 hours. I've bought a pair of clippers that said you can cut for 4 or 5 hours, and they did not last 4 or 5 hours. They lasted about 90 minutes, just like all the other clippers. When you got these, they're 4 hours. I cut with these 2 days without plugging them up. I left them unplugged overnight. I wanted them to die for a later discussion. I wanted them to fully, completely kaput, right? But they lasted a lot longer than expected. And I will put a few pictures in this video where I'm taking pictures of when I started to charge and all that and when it died, all right? So once you get a full charge, you're gonna cut with these, and you're gonna cut and you're gonna have a lot of time. The LED light, it tells you the time. Once you get to a certain amount, so this is what I'm believing. Once you get to 2 hours left, at that 2-hour mark, it starts counting down by minutes. All right, and it's 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Once it gets to low, the red light will come on this JRL. This turn red. But once it say low, like I said, I wanted them to die. Like I wanted to completely kaput. And once they get down to low, once this turns red, you still have at least 45 minutes to an hour left of battery life. Once mine said low, this goes all the way down to 1 minute, then it goes to low. And once it goes to low, I still cut about 3, maybe 4 heads with it on low until it just completely died. That's what I liked about this. It's giving you all the indicators that this clipper is about to go. So when I'm using these and these completely die on me, they're giving you no warning that they're about to die. No warning whatsoever. There's no beeping. They don't slow down or anything. When these completely die and if you're cutting, it snags. This motor snags. With this, maybe it was just because maybe I wasn't fully cutting like I thought I was, but when I was cutting with these and they completely died, it slowed down and then kaput. It was over with. But it slowed down. I guess it has 2 speeds to it. So while I'm cutting, it slows down completely, kaput. It's gone. No more battery life. Now, I used them. I let them die. I like how they let you know. There's so many warnings. One thing that will make these better on when they're dying is if they started beeping. There is no way these can die and you not know they're on their way out. I mean, if they started beeping, I mean, they have everything in them. But once it died, it tells you it says it gives you 3-hour charge time. I charged these in just under 3 hours. It was maybe 2 hours, and I'll put the picture in the video. It was just under 3 hours, like 2 hours and 58 minutes, a full 4-hour charge, ready to go again. Ready to go again. I loved it. This blade cut so smooth. I used it, and I got a different clientele. I got whites, blacks, Hispanics. It cuts through all hair. This is gonna let you cut all day long, through anything you want. I forgot to explain this in my last video of the unboxing, but you got 2 speeds. You got a slow speed, you got a faster speed. Most people, I'm gonna go straight to the fast speed. I did use the slow speed just to see if it's still cutting. It still cuts fine, but most people, when you're cutting, you're just gonna flip it up. Unless you know you got reason to use the fast speed, the slower speed, you're just gonna push it up and go. So I love cutting with these. They're so quiet. They're so quiet compared to the Magic clips, all right? We're gonna give a quick sound test to these 2 clippers, 2 of my favorite clippers. Magic clips, cordless. And that's at high speed. That's at high speed. What do you hear? Throughout the day, these are so quiet, you're not even gonna hear them. Now, these are a trimmer. Now, JRL don't have a trimmer, or at least they have the new trimmer with this design coming. If they can keep the trimmer as quiet as these here, and not these are loud. I like these, but they're loud. These are the Babyless Gold FXs. They're loud. Look at that. This is completely on high speed. This is a clipper, this is a trimmer. If they can keep their trimmer that comes out whenever it does at this volume, it's a win-win combo, especially if the blade is good, but that's another conversation, and we'll get to that whenever the trimmer comes out. But overall, all right, I see I'm getting already over 10 minutes. Overall, this is my favorite clipper. And this could be, I'm on a high of just using them for the first time. I'm in bliss. I'm in bliss because I haven't used anything like this. But right now, these are my favorite clippers. JRL FF 2020C. They just did they did these on pre-order, so you can't go to their website and buy them, JRLUSA.com. You can't go to their website and buy them just yet, but they did just do another pre-order this past week. I love them so much, I went on and ordered me another pair. All right, so that is my review on these Fresh Fade FF 2020C. Hopefully I explained everything, because I'm just going off the top after 1 week of using. This is after 1 week of using. And I'm just trying to remember everything that I liked about these. You get the 4-hour charge, maybe more. Because I got a picture on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram at Cuts by Reggie, you see there's a picture that I posted where it had 5 hours on the LED screen. It had 5 hours on there. This is a great clipper. JRL USA, if you run across my videos somehow, some way, I love them. And I will continue to use your brand if your clippers stay at this rate. I'm gonna still use Wall, because I like Wall. But JRL is almost pushing them out the way to me. And this is my opinion. This is Cuts by Reggie. This is only my opinion. This is what I think about the clipper. They're top notch. And would I recommend you follow them on Instagram just in case they do another pre-order? Yes. Should you follow them just so you know maybe they gonna sell fully and they restock them and you know when it happens and you can buy these? Yes. In my opinion, the JRL FF 2020C is the best cordless clipper that I have used. And this is my opinion. There are gonna be other people who like the Babyless Gold ones better. They're gonna like the Magic Clips. They're gonna like the Seniors. They're gonna like the Masters. That's why there's so many brands. If everybody just only liked one brand and there would not be able to be any companies, we wouldn't even be able to get these JRL clippers. These so far are my favorite clippers. I love them. And I'll buy another one and another one. But anyway, hopefully I explained everything. If you got a question about them, you know, leave a question down there in the comments, or follow me on Instagram and we can talk about them on there at Cuts by Reggie. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, and share this video now. Or not now, just whenever you get time. I'm in no rush. I'll wait for you. Oh, I'll wait. But either way, A+. FF 2020C, A+. I love them. That's my review.